Nick, give me another one. And make it a quad. My buzz is dying. What are you, my mother? I don't drive anyway. Now a quad. In a picture. Pretty please. Thank you. Man, speaking of moms, Elmira, I haven't seen her that pissed off since her husband forgot their anniversary. Poor Boris. Poor bastard never did recover.
Well, aren't you a sad sight to behold? Though I can admit that your pitiful side is rather adorable.
Careful, or I'll make you pay for the drink I ordered you. Mick, his usual, please.
Thanks, Mick. What a softy you've become in your old age, buying a rival pack member a drink. Careful. Someone might confuse this for a power play.
If it's a power play they're worried about, then I could easily sway that leader of that vampire coven living out of Belvedere Castle to join us.
What? You'd seriously pick that leech over an Adonis?
Adonis was my first choice. But Helen gets jealous so easily, so I moved down the list. Don't worry, though. You were on the bottom of page 13.
On second thought, you're not cute at all. Here's to surviving another decade.
Cheers.
Quite generous of you to buy me a drink. Real shocking, considering you stole my kill.
Please. Let that go already. I've already gotten enough of an earful for that. Elmira ripped me a new one for killing that human. Said I should have just let you have them if I was just going to kill them. Blech.
I always said your alpha was a wise woman. You should follow her example, seeing as you're her number 2.
It's not like I planned on killing them, but they were just so hell-bent on exposing our kind for social media fame that I couldn't allow it. Not like they went to waste. I shared them with those starving pups just south of here.
Oh yeah, the litter of abandoned ruts. Poor bastards. So how'd you know I'd be coming by, Jessamine? You got eyes watching me at all times?
After Elmira gave me an earful, I knew she'd send you my way to make things right. Didn't want to risk some sort of retaliation. And seeing as you seem to know me so well, I figured I'd get sloshed enough so that I don't remember kissing your ass for my pack's sake.
Ah, I see. How's your buzz?
Not even a single bee in these veins. So you don't get shit from me.
No surprise. You are a lady who'd rather lose a leg than apologize for her actions. It's one of your little quirks I find adorable. Because when you realize how wrong you are, you get this submissive little pout, and your ears fold down. So cute. Easy there, Snappy. You're so fun to tease. So why didn't you?
Why didn't I what?
You could have saved the both of us time, and not dwindled my pack's numbers by letting me devour that human.
Because we're supposed to be above all of that baser instinct shit. If we kill every human that stumbles upon us by accident, we'll do more damage than our ancestors before us. But that human wasn't going to stop. So I saved them from a worse fate. Being ripped apart alive by your pack, they would have begged for death. And while I hated having to resort to such a drastic measure, it was at least a merciful one.
You really have become such a softy in your old age, Jessamine. 50 years ago, you wouldn't have blinked if I'd chosen to slaughter an entire town. Now here you are, drinking down your misery at the death of one human.
50 years, 100 years ago, hell, even 500 years ago. Our kind ruled this land with an iron fist, and we killed at will because it was the key to our survival. Now look at us. Those who walk the night, myths and legend are a dying breed.
I wouldn't call us dying. There's still some of us left. But I do understand what you're saying. Every half-century more and more humans are born. Meanwhile, our kind wither on the vine. Some have chosen to live their lives as humans. Others try to rebuild stronger and larger packs and retreat into obscurity. And those in between just become rabid animals alphas have to put down.
Right. I heard about Colin. I'm really sorry.
I'm not. He made his choice, and I made mine. Fool of a brother.
Hey, let's get out of here. It's kind of stuffy in here. No offense, Mick.
Yeah, I could use some fresh air. He attacked these campers.
Colin did?
Yes. He and I were out hunting in Yosemite. We moved our pack there. One of the last protected reserves where nature can thrive without interference. The elder bucks were coming into their final season, so we were going to meet them and bring them back to the pack. We happened upon this group of campers. They were minding their own business on a lengthy hike up to the top of El Capitan and stopped for the night. He wanted to kill them, claiming they had no business being there, that their stench was tarnishing the land. I told him to leave them be. They were a happy family. They meant no harm. We continued on our way. Hours later, we met the bucks and sent them on their way peacefully. We stopped halfway to where our pack was, wanting to rest and relax. Colin took the first watch while I slept. I woke up a couple hours later to screaming in the distance. A fire had broken out. By the time I arrived, the fire had quelled itself. And there, in the middle of it, was that family from before. But the fire hadn't killed them. It was only a cover. They were mauled to death. The one who had killed them was...
Oh, Colin. Shit.
He swore he'd do it to others he comes across. Humans needed to know their place being on our territory. We held up in Yosemite, but it wasn't ours. He didn't see it that way, and it wouldn't be the last time he left his mark.
So, I did what any alpha would in order to show my pack I will not tolerate wanton killing. And I did my duty as an elder brother who couldn't stand to see his kid brother lose himself to bloodlust.
We heard. You challenged Colin. Exile if he loses. You would step down as pack leader if he wins. He didn't take his loss with grace. So, you... Isaac, you didn't have a choice. Colin, he would have... There really isn't a thing I can say to make this better. Just that decisions like the one you had to make are never easy. And I'm sorry it had to be yours. Truly.
Huh. What's this? Compassion, sympathy, and now you hug me. Have I finally won you over?
Shut up or I'd throw you in the river.
There's my favorite hot-headed pup.
Now look who's the softy old man.
What's got you in a good mood all of a sudden? Coming around to the idea it's pretty nice being at my side.
Not in your dreams. I'm just remembering that it was Colin's fault we met in the first place.
Ha! You almost made it sound romantic. It was less than anticlimactic.
I was out on triple hunt duty because 4 in our pack had just given birth. I had stalked these 2 prime bucks, cornered them in a cave. That's when Colin came out of nowhere and snatched them from me.
He didn't come out of nowhere. There was a storm that night. We'd taken refuge in that cave. I was inspecting it for bears, and he was getting a fire going. The next thing he knew, these 2 bucks came in and he took the opportunity. Little did he know, a very hot-headed pup was on their heels. I could hear the 2 of you fighting from halfway inside the cave. Then here comes Colin, with a chunk missing in his fur, and there you are, with his crazed look in your eye, and a piece of Colin's fur.
I wouldn't have bitten it off if he hadn't called me a house pet. I sent him running, and lo and behold, he ran to his big brother to come and save him. Some big brother, you laughed at him.
I laughed at him because this wolf pup half his size had him running with his tail between his legs. That same wolf had the unmitigated gall to challenge me for those bucks he killed. And what happened again? Oh yeah, you lost.
I didn't lose. You cheated.
Ooh. There's no rule that says you can't scratch a girl behind the ear to make her calm down. I let you keep the bucks, and I told Colin to let you stay in the cave with us until the storm passed.
You still cheated.
Aw, poor puppy. Mwah.
Stop that! Ugh, my ear.
It's still your weak spot. So cute. Hey now, bite at me again, and I'll insist on that apology.
You're not going to get it.
Aw, don't be like that, Jesse. Come on, you can do it. Just move those pretty lips and say, Mr. Isaac, please forgive this foolish girl for taking what is yours because she wanted to pretend to be a hero. Come on, you can do it.
I wasn't being a hero. I don't give a shit about that betterment of mankind bullcrap.
Mr. Isaac, it made me feel so good to protect a human from the big, bad, devilishly handsome wolf alpha, to show off to you that I'm fully capable wolf pup, and display my sense of dominance and independence.
Okay, now you're just being a moron.
Oh, Mr. Isaac, the foolish, hot-headed girl that I am, in order to conceal how hot and bothered you make me, I knew that human would bring you to me and send us into a brawl of passion and blood.
I did not!
Ooh, Isaac, when will I drop this brazen facade of disinterest and finally come out and admit just how much I want you? You ignite a fire in my loins, and I want to have puppies with you.
Oh, that's it!
And the alpha tops the beta. Just how it should be. You look good right here, pinned beneath me, breaths coming out in short pants, and the cutest little pink blush on those cheeks.
Kiss my ass, Alpha.
I'd much rather kiss something else. Someone else. May I?
If I said no?
Are you? So stubborn. I like that.
Huh? Isaac!
Jessamine! An attack. Where?
Over there. From behind you.
Hunters. In the bushes. Are you okay? Can you move?
No. One of the bullets grazed my leg. Really stings. I think it's silver.
Alright. Up you go.
Huh? Whoa!
Even you can look like a princess.
Worst Prince Charming ever.